Alright guys, today we made it to lecture 30, which will be the last video for this 9 weeks. I will have a review over what's going to be on the mid post. So we're halfway there, guys. So let's take a look at this. We're going to draw nets of 3D shapes. Probably going to be a quick video, really. Let's look at this first example. I got to finish it out. I was trying to draw it, and well, I can't draw real well. So we got a square base pyramid. We'll just stop right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw a net. A net is basically a two-dimensional combination of all the sides kind of put together from the 3D object. Now, the most common net is, a lot of people like to start off with the base, okay, which is a square. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a square, and I better put that a little bit farther out from here. So I'm going to draw the square here, and then from the base they'll look at, okay, well, how many triangles do I have? Well, in the square base pyramid I should have 4 triangles. And you got to do it in a way where if you fold it just right, it will be able to form that 3D object again. So if I folded these outside edges up, it will form the square base pyramid. Okay? There's other ways of doing this, drawing nets of pyramids and other objects. Let's look at a second example here. Let's say we have a rectangular prism. Okay? I'll just draw one really quick here. Now these can be really tricky if you're not careful. Okay? I like to see all the sides and be able to count how many sides you have in a 3D object. Like in a rectangular prism or a cube, I have 6 sides. Okay? I got 2 that are the same size, the front and the back, left side, right side, top and bottom. And I need to make sure I draw those out. Now, I'm going to put some dimensions here, kind of really put this in perspective. Let's make this a 3 by 4 by 6. We'll go inches, rectangular prism. Okay? You can start wherever you want. I'll start with the front, the 3 by 4. Okay? Now, guys, you got to be careful how you draw this, but let's label all the sides here 3 by 4. Okay, we didn't do this in the previous example, but I'm going to go ahead and make sure we know how to label each side length in a net of a prism or 3D shape. Now, you can start here at the front, which I'll highlight right here in yellow. Okay, so we started at the front. Now I'm going to go over to the side here. Alright. You just kind of have to work your way around. Now the side length is actually 3 by 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw that side right here of the rectangle, and label that 6 inches, and go all the way around with it. You can put your dimensions everywhere, actually, guys. Put your dimensions all the way around. Okay, that way it's easier to follow. Now we can focus on the back. Okay, how would the back be attached here? You may not want to go to the back. You may want to go to the top here. It's up to you, really. I'll focus on the top here. Now the top, as long as it's connected to one of the sides here, and if you look carefully, I know the top is connected with the front. I'm going to label this as the front. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to extend that top, which it is a 4x6, so it needs to match with this side here. I want to extend it this way and write this as 6 inches. And go ahead and label all the missing pieces. Okay, all the missing side links. Now I got 3 out of the 6 sides, and there's a pattern to this, top, front. You can never have on the net 2 sides that are the same size. Well, I won't say that. The front of the rectangular prism can never touch the back part of the rectangular prism in a net, if that makes sense. And you can literally kind of do a sort of like a reflection. Okay, I'm going to put the left side on the left side. If this was the right side here, I'm going to put the left side here. Okay, and go ahead and label. Well, I know that's 3 inches here. This is also 6 inches in the length. And then, you know, if I go back a little bit, the bottom, which is right here, it's a 4x6 rectangle. Okay, I'm going to extend it from here down. Okay, so here's the bottom. The bottom and top are directly connected to that front piece of the rectangle. Okay, see right in here and right in here. So you got to make sure that happens in your net. Alright, so what are we missing? Well, the front piece is not connected directly to the back piece. That must be the very last thing. Now, if I draw the back, well, here's that 4-inch length here. What's the other dimension to the back piece? 3 inches. Okay. Now that's the goal. The idea of drawing nets is really kind of dissecting the 3D shape into a 2-dimensional plane figure and labeling all the parts. You're trying to watch it unfold. Alright guys, I'll see you later.